Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. So we got a pretty favorable battle going on here. And I thought it was kind of pointless to show at first, because this would just be target practice, but I get to test out my new Vansittart class destroyer. So we're gonna see how that works out. And let's go, let's go. There we go. Get my stuff all organized. It's Division 2. Division 1 is my battlecruisers. I'm gonna have to go ahead and split this division. So that's still Division 1 with the older battlecruiser class. Now that's Division 6, and you can go ahead and join that one. That's my newer battlecruiser class. I've all had them refit, because I researched some new... No! These ones are not... These ones are not refit yet. Maybe I didn't refit them. These ones are. They have the Mark III 12-inch guns. Alright, so that's those. We have one cruiser squadron over here. These are my new... that's an old one. That's a St. George. That's a... forget the name of that class. But that's one of the new ones. And we have one more heavy cruiser squadron over here. That's a St. George. That's whatever that class was, and so is this. I did a minor refit on the St. George class as well. Kind of limited what I could actually do. And that's my destroyer. Because when you put a ship in for a refit, one thing you can't change is the displacement. So on many of my ships being built on a budget, the displacement was reduced. And it's already kind of maxed out. You can slow down to 22. You can't go more than 20 because you're being kept back by the St. George class. There we go. That's why I think my St. George class cruisers will be retired soon. Because that 20 knot top speed is just limiting everything else. My old Bulwark class battleships, that would be these guys. They had enough displacement left over for me to increase the speed. So they can do 22 now. And let's just go over everything here. You guys can actually slow down even more. HE. 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 HE and HE on the secondaries. One thing I will do when I design a new heavy cruiser class to finally replace the old St. George class, they're gonna have main guns of 10-inch or bigger. Let's see, what do we have here? Are these the battleships? They are. What's the weather like? Ooh, minus 40? See if I can get a torpedo solution on those battleships. There we go. Torpedoes are in the water. What are you guys doing? Warspite. Maybe you can just... Well, now we have to dodge torpedoes. Just focus on the verdammten. Actually, you guys can also focus on that heavy cruiser. Because they're coming in with their torpedoes. Can maneuver around as such. And my DD is almost reloaded with torpedoes. Ready for another run at the battleship. And there goes the guns, because you have way too many guns on that hull. And there goes the guns on that one too. You see the turrets just popping up. Yeah, there's something wrong with your bloody ships, Germany. There you go. Going in for a torpedo run. Actually, let's go this way. I just hope my torpedo launcher can actually... well, I don't think my torpedoes will be needed. Oh, you're launching torps? Yeah. Oh, torpedoes are in the water. And they would have hit if the ship had not sunk. So, not bad by my little destroyer. Good effort, even though it was kind of not needed. Should I accept? Let's accept. Let's make these guys build some battleships that are not terrible. Because for that amount of for that cost and that kind of displacement, they should be a lot better than they are. Okay, okay. Research. Getting Dreadnought 4 next turn. And a better gun layout. So you get to watch me design another ship. Alright? I'm sure you're gonna enjoy that. Well, it is kind of the point of the game. Well, half the point of the game is to design your own ships. Peace. Yeah, give me all your battleships. Ships 2. Fleets. I now have a couple of I can't no. There's no way for me to refit ships that I have not designed myself, so they're just gonna get scrapped. Let's get my ships back into port. Because I think they have to be at port to be refit. Now, fleet. Let's see. St. George class. That's you. Oh. I have to scrap them one by one. Scrap. 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 I can't scrap you because you're at sea. Crescent class. That's the 11-inch gun heavy cruiser. And Niobe class was the 10-inch gun heavy cruiser. And this is my most recent class. 23 knot top speed. 23 knot top speed. And 23 knot top speed. Alright. Alright. That's just done. That is done. Getting a new light cruiser size. Not a new hull. In 2 months. 1 month. Dunite. Eh. I do need, at some point, I do need some better 9-inch guns. No, wait, 10-inch guns. Not gonna bother with the 9s. Because you do get that bug when, if you have 9 inches or less as your main armament, and you have secondaries, when the secondaries fire, the main guns just sometimes stop firing. It's a known bug, it's been talked about on the forums and stuff. So one way to solve it is to turn off your secondaries, or to just keep manually firing, but that's that becomes very micro intensive if you're in a big fleet battle and you have multiple squadrons to work with. So that's why I need 10 inches or more to make it work. To make it work without lots of input from me. New design. Pen and paper. Here we go. Wait. Okay, let's scrap that. Let me go back. Leave shipyard. Didn't I just research a new hull? Research. Yeah, Dreadnought 5, that was the new one. Dreadnought 4 was the previous one. Alright. Alright. Let's research. I mean, let's design a boat. It's about time. Okay, and this one can go up to 35,000 tons. Let's see, what's the max size of... Okay. So I gained some tonnage. But do I have the budget to design something good? That's the question. And we're gonna find out. The Victorious class had a pretty good budget of 25 million. Let's see here, that's 35. That's 34. So, once again, for those who have not been following this series, what I do is I have the AI design, roll up 5 random designs for me, and I average out the cost, and I subtract 20%, and that's my budget. So that's 34 million again. And the fourth one, $40. That's a good roll. Can I get another 40? Ooh, 27. That's a low roll, I think. Let's do the maths. Let's see. 35 plus 34 plus 34 plus 40 plus 27. That's 170 divided by 5 is 34, and multiplied by 0.8, 27.2. Right. Prince of Wales class. A nice name for a battleship. I'm gonna have it start at maxed out. I need 24 knot top speed. I need some range. I need bulkheads to be maximum. I can reduce the speed, the beam. Just and the draft, like so. Let's put stuff on here. Okay, it doesn't fit down here, but I can put it on that little platform. I can put that there. Okay, let's see what we need. Still no oil fuel. Induced. Forced. Go back to induced and long funnel does not fit there. That's a big funnel. Can I put 2 medium funnels? Yes. Right. Yeah. Gonna stick with induced. Turbine's very expensive. I don't need it. Go with multiple expansion. Auxiliary I do need. Unbalanced. And I can reduce a lot of this stuff later when I get to the point where I need to start saving money. I've got 6 million left. Central line guns, 13s. Barbettes. I can now use 2 barbettes. Four-weight offset, bad. Four-weight offset, still bad. Not at my budget yet, and I haven't even reduced the size. So far, so good. Let's play with this. Yeah, nose fuse. Like, there's so many numbers. I think that one's better. And again, this is very, very, very risky. $28 million. And my gonna go with that one first before I forget. We're gonna play around with the armor. But first, 26 million. Can I shrink her down even further? 25 million. And this is also fixing my 4-weight offset, so it's actually just making my ship better, almost. Oh, I almost forgot. I want this. And I want this. There we go. 28 million. So now I need more reductions. Okay. Okay. Let's see, what have I splurged on? Electro steering. Plus 12.5 turning rate, plus 16 rudder shift. So that goes from 26.3 to 26.9. Can I now take a funnel off? I can. %. And these cost 114 each. %, engine efficiency. Of course, this is more than twice as expensive. $92. It's marginally cheaper, and it's just one funnel, so it doesn't add more 4-weight offset. I've got some money left. Let's reduce the draft. Let's reduce the beam. Let's play with this. Like so. Okay. So I've got almost 2 million to play with. And that's actually making my engine efficiency better again. Yes, nice. Back up to 100. So, yeah. If it weren't for my tight budget, I could have kept the displacement maxed out. And I could potentially have yet another turret back here, because the hull was just so long. But nope. This is the way it's gotta be. Mark III. That fixed more of my weight offset. Secondary guns. These are still Mark II. So base rate of fire is 4 rounds a minute, and these are almost twice as fast. Because they are smaller and they are Mark III. Fast weight offset now. 4 weight offset now. Okay, let's still have more budget. Let's make you long. Let's make you long. Still more budget to have here. Can I put you guys back there? Aft weight offset. 4 weight offset. I think that's a pretty good gun layout. I can move you back a little bit. There we go. It makes my pitch worse, but it makes my gun angles better. So I don't have to expose quite as much broadside when bringing all my guns to bear. Put you there without impeding my X turret? I think so. So, yeah. Its arc of fire is now just kind of clipping that little gray thing. Yeah, it doesn't change. So that's good. Let's pack on some more of these. Secondaries. Nice, nice, nice. Any like room here? Here we have 2-inch guns. So I can fit 3-inch guns instead. Nah, they don't really add a whole lot. Roll is now at 12.9. Let's try and take this off again. Oh, 11.9. 11.5. So I do want to limit roll. Because that affects stability. And I'm not sure if the firepower added by those little 3-inch guns, if it's worth the added instability. I want to see if I can fit 8-inch guns. Yes, I can. Some more punch. If I make them really punchy, I'm almost at my budget, so not worth. Yeah, they're kind of expensive. I'm gonna stick with the force that I had. Make them long again. Okay. My remaining budget I'm gonna spend on armor. 5-inch inner belt, main belt. You need to be thicker. Ooh, not that thick. Yeah, displacement is also a limiting factor. Of course. Let's add a little bit of displacement. Still under budget. Can I bring that up to... Ooh, no, I cannot. If I set the main deck to 3 inches, aft and foredeck to 1 inch each, aft belt 4 inches, fore belt 5, aft belt 5. That adds a lot to my pitch. Can I now add? Yes. Can I go 3 inches on the superstructure? Yes. I can. Citadel armor, inner deck. 1 inch? No. 0.9, yes. Alright. I think that's a pretty good little battleship. Yeah. If I wanted to make the Citadel smaller, that would also reduce my cost. I could move this turret a little bit further forwards, but I already have a 4-weight offset. It's like it doesn't add a whole lot, but as you can see here. But I still have more budget. Can I add things that I can? 27.5 steam turbines. Does make the engine a lot lighter. I'm slightly over budget, but 27.2 was my budget. I'm at 27.3. I think that's it. I think that's good enough. Alright. Save the design. $13.9. I am, let's see, what's the bulwark? 21 knot top speed. 12.9s. Bellerophon. That's the, I don't have any ships, so no. That's a design I just discarded. I just want to delete that one. Illustrious class. Were those the ships I built on a very tight budget that I just couldn't add stuff to? This is the refit. Yeah. They might have to go before the bulwarks, actually. Because the second refit of the Bulwark I'm very, very happy with. We will see. Let's build 5 battleships of the new class, the Prince of Wales. Yeah, victorious. Those ships just came off the slipway and directly into refit. Because I researched something in the meantime. Speaking of research, those are light cruisers. I don't really need to mess with those a lot. I want to... It would be fun if I could get a war with France and Italy. Because those guys have like really huge fleets. So once these come into port, I can refit what I need to refit and then send them out to start provoking those guys. Because they're getting a little bit too uppity, I think. Yeah, let's go. Well, yeah, those were the light cruisers. I'm gonna stick with researching cruisers and hopefully get a new heavy cruiser hull available. Let's see. Victorious 2, anything I can refit? Illustrious, no? Indomitable. Nope, nope. And they're in for repairs, at least some of them. Well, let's send them out. That's a decent little fleet. Yeah, I don't need to send the whole fleet. You guys, start annoying the spaghettis. Like so. Next turn. I really do need new heavy cruisers because the ones I have now are lagging behind the battle cruisers and even lagging behind. Oh, yeah, and even lagging behind some of the new battleships. The recent financial crisis in the industry has decreased tax income. The government wants to cut the Navy's budget. What is your reaction? This is unacceptable. The Navy's finances must be maintained at all costs. Ask the ministers to cut their own appetite and salaries. Yes. Stop being fat, ministers. And yeah, this is all like peacetime stuff. So, oh, the French. Ah, the French. They're up to anti-flood 3, and they have auxiliary diesel engine. Do I have that technology? I don't know. And someone is building a lot of new ships. And it's taking time. There we go. In an international conference, journalists asked about your naval expenditure policy. You believe in the continuous development of a powerful military fleet as an answer to the increased naval expenditures of other countries. Well, I do. You think that our fleet is equipped with everything necessary to defend itself and is currently focusing on training crew. You state that our Navy is ready to fulfill its duty in respect of the agreements with other countries. Well, that gives me a lot of money. I have a lot of money. It also gives me naval prestige, which I have a lot of. Like, all of these three are good. Let's get that one, because Colin. Let's see. Like, the French and the Italians have a lot of new technologies, but because I haven't been enemies with them, I haven't seen them in action. Boilers, advanced battleship funnels. Not bad. Mark III 11-inch guns. Okay, that will be useful for a new cruiser when the time comes. Yeah, let's. I'm just gonna end the episode here and then go through more of the peacetime years on my own, because it's not that interesting to watch. So yeah, goodbye and take care. And when I'm back, probably something more interesting will be happening. Hopefully, I will be able to provoke the French and the Italians to war. I can't manually, like, quit the alliance. That's something I wish they could add. Kind of like you have in Total War, where you can like do more yourself to affect your relationship with other countries, instead of just relying on the game to throw events at you. Goodbye and take care.